Crocodiles are a fact of life in the Northern Territory, but with croc numbers growing, residents in rural Darwin say the reptiles are getting a little too close for comfort. Rangers are now warning locals to be vigilant after a family whose daughter was taken by a crocodile 3 years ago found a big salty had moved onto their property and lunged at another family member. It's now been taken into captivity. Tommy Nichols is a wildlife ranger with the crocodile management team.
Yes, we end up setting a trap. We received a call on Friday and we set a trap on Saturday morning. So that's 2 nights, and last night we went there basically to do a spotlight survey in the area just to see what crocodiles were around. We saw no other eye shines last night, but the trap door was down and the saltwater crocodile, which was 3.4 metres long, was in the trap itself. And he was a very fat one of the fattest crocs I've seen for a while.
So are you now increasingly worried that crocs are turning up in places that they haven't been before?
Well, that is true too. A lot of the smaller ones are certainly moving around. The numbers have definitely increased, there's no doubt about that. But it's also a reminder for these people living in the rural areas which have blocks which back onto swamps and river systems which flow into saltwater systems. And in this particular area, it goes into Fog Dam and then joins the Adelaide River when there's a lot of fresh water around from the rains. So the chances of a saltwater croc moving in these areas is quite high.
So people have to be increasingly vigilant after heavy rain and floods, which affects a crocodile's ability to travel beyond their usual territory.
Most definitely. With the wet season, with all these river systems joining up to saltwater systems, you got young saltwater crocs or crocodiles in general just moving around, and they find a nice area where there's a good food source and they tend to stay. Some move out during the receding waters after the wet season and others tend to stay behind.
And you have noticed a marked increase in crocodile numbers?
Look, it's been a gradual increase, there's no doubt about that. We're certainly finding more and more different areas where they're turning up every wet season. Due to the good wet seasons we've had, especially in the last 2 years, and this year we're still getting, we put all these traps into areas where we've had them in the past, and we still find new areas where the public rings us up and let us know where they have particular sightings.
So what advice would you give to locals?
Look, they must be croc wise now and be vigilant, and if they have the chance at night time, just shine a torch around, and if they see any eye shines, just give us a call. We've got a 24-hour call-out number where we respond to any public calls-outs and sightings of animals.
Tommy Nichols, thank you.
No worries, thank you, cheers.